great pleasure to welcome you here today.
Going to be inspired, exhilarated, exhausted, and potentially a little bit hungover.
Are you the Media Business Course of 2015?
You're going to hear from some amazing people to really set you up for success.
It's completely wrong to assume that all advertising consists of is the message and the audience. The audience doesn't read the message, they decode it.
The brief is for EasyJet.
We want you to increase the consideration of EasyJet holidays by 50% by the end of Q1 next year. Please be brave and come and make us smile and get us excited about some things that we could do. So that's the brief.
Day one, feeling really good, yeah, really enjoying it so far. Some really great speakers we've had today.
Rory Sutherland being one of them, which was a highlight I think for everybody.
The brief is an interest to us, we're working for a brief on EasyJet.
We've all got kind of our travel hats on and trying to think package holidays and the way to pitch it. The syndicate that I've been put in is going really well. We've got media planners and buyers, we've got people from tech companies, AOL, and I'm publishing. We've got people who've been working on travel accounts, which is perfect for EasyJet. So hopefully we'll all work together and come up with a really cool idea.
So it's the end of day one. What an amazing, amazing day. We've hopefully set the delegates up to really understand the essential ingredients for planning, heard from the best in the industry. I loved every session, so I'm really hoping that it gave the delegates everything they need to answer the brief.
We got a lot of speakers today, and it's going to be really kind of quick fire.
CEOs, commercial directors, some amazing, amazing media owners.
Media Day is about the media owners basically. So we have speakers from newspapers, from TV, out of home.
Force is strong around here.
Most speakers today talked about their digital content, their online content, their mobile content, how their audience are kind of migrating across different platforms. It's really interesting how we're doing that these days. It's always a really inspiring day, and this year was no different.
Make the most of your time and career. It's an amazing, amazing industry.
Back to your syndicate rooms to work on your presentation for tomorrow while this is all fresh in your mind.
Day 2 Media Day has been interesting and probably the biggest part of the learning curve for me, because I've always been media owner or publisher side, and now I understand how planner buyers feel when media owners and publishers are bombarding them with "we're the number one" type of messages.
My highlight of day 2 has definitely been Stuart Flint, who works in the digital area. I don't work across digital quite that much, so it's great for me to get some exposure to that.
Judging day tomorrow, we've got less than 24 hours to pull this together.
Quite looking forward to it, slightly apprehensive. I think we've got a lot of work to do.
Currently our syndicate room is covered in post-it notes and giant pieces of paper.
We're getting to a place where everyone's really excited, so I think no matter if we win, if we lose, we will enjoy presenting it.
I think most of you have hatched a plan. You're thinking about that creative idea, but that absolutely needs something to hold it all together. And that's what today is about.
Amazing speakers today, ranging from Dave Trott.
Real creativity is very simply a wow factor.
Through to John Lewis' story, Craig Ingalls and James Murphy from Adam and Eve. And of course Richard Eyre, who turns up every year and does an amazing job.
Risks need to be understood, they need to be embraced, not ignored. Without risk, there is no greatness.
Now to the final stages. This is the only time that you're going to do this presentation, so make it big.
Day 3, it's been amazing actually. I think a lot of our heads were in the presentations at this point, but the presentation, the lectures that we actually sat through were incredible again.
Hearing from the guys who created the John Lewis advert, it was like being in the presence of gods. It was amazing.
Presentation exceeded expectations, I think.
It went really, really well. Let's just hope we get through.
We were still building the deck up until sort of 30 seconds before they walked in the room, but it went really well. They were really receptive. We kind of pulled it out of the bag in terms of how we delivered it.
EasyJet holidays has started to cheer up Tuesdays.
So the winner this year, Syndicate 6.
What a course it's been. Over the last 3.5 days, 120 delegates, 12 syndicates have worked through the night, have listened every day, have fantastic questions. They've been inspired by the great, the good, the brilliant of the industry.
I've been in this industry for 25 years and it's like a lifetime of that packed into 3.5 days. It's the highs and lows that you experience over many, many years. Friendships are made which will last for the rest of careers.
It's by the industry, for the industry, and it's the only course where everybody comes together. We forget our job titles, we forget our roles, we forget the organisations that we are working in, and we come together as teams to solve a cracking brief.